Clash Royale.
But he's still, he's able to hang on and win the game regardless. And
now we get to head to an MVP interview. It's actually a Samsung interview. MVP are not playing here. So, Solar, you're really confident when you were going against Deer. How do you feel about today's results?
좀 생각보다 제가 첫 판에서 좀 상대 멘탈을 많이 힘들었던 것 같아서 좀 허무한 스코어가 나온 것 같아요.
So saying even if I wanted, I kind of expected a harsh scoreline, but after the first set, it really carried me forward and helped me with the 3-0 as the final result.
Once you win after a failed proxy, it's pretty nice, man. So she asked him, when did you expect to win the game?
So they're saying that my composition could have been shut down really hard if it had gotten shut down once. Expecting to see Deer with like Mothership and Zealots, but
I think he's talking about the first game where he pushed and it just got shut down hardcore.
Oh, Mothership Core, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying I think he was really lucky because Deer had to play 2 days in a row playing in GSL yesterday, so he thinks Deer was actually really tired from that. As you can see from today's map pool, looks like Solar really used the map pool to his advantage today. Solar kind of explaining that he realized that every map that he picked as his first map, if the opposing player didn't pick it, it always makes it into the map pool. So that's why he picked those new maps, because they would automatically make it into the map pool. Galactic Process and Apotheosis, yes. So how did you feel when your rush towards the 6 o'clock was stopped by Deer on the third map? Solar saying, actually it wasn't that bad at all since I had 5 bases, so I actually just kept macroing. So even though I got stopped, I could keep going.
Yeah, his production was fantastic behind the attack, and so Deer was hurting, but Solar was like, he's got a machine behind him, so didn't really care. And his composition was so cheap as well. Ling Baneling Ravager, it's not that expensive.
Yep. Now talking about his build, Zergling Roach Ravager. Solar's saying 2 days ago he found out this build, and it was another Protoss player.
A foreign Protoss player actually told him about this build.
Wow.
So
you guys are giving away our secrets, man.
There you have it, guys. Solar wins because of foreign Protoss. That's going to be the headline on Team Liquid tomorrow.
So saying I feel like that was really great timing, because if Deer had storms available, that would have been a different result, but he was able to get in there and snipe those High Templar and keep that from happening. Now Solar, your best record domestically is coming in 3rd place in last season's SSL. But moving forward, do you have any hidden strats? The Solar's saying, yeah, I was really disappointed because it was right in front of me and then I failed last time. But I personally feel like I'm in really great form right now. And I honestly don't feel like I can lose to any player right now.
That's a lot of confidence coming from our boy Solar.
It's a lot of something coming from Solar.
Yeah.
We'll see how confident he is next round. So some viewer feedback today. Viewer says, I can't wait for Solar to really break the stereotype that Dark is the only good Zerg right now. See what Solar has to say about that. And Solar says, yeah, well, to be honest, Dark is really good against Terran. I have to acknowledge his ZVT. But against Protoss and Zerg, I don't know. Maybe Solar thinks he's got the edge there.
I mean, Solar's always been fantastic at CVP, and he shows it tonight, you know.
근데 솔직히 질 것 같아요.
Patience.
So it looks like our next series is going to be between Patience and Zest, asking him what he thinks about that. Solar's saying, yeah, I don't want to play against Zest, so I'd like to play against Patience instead.
I think every single person in the world would say that.
Finally saying that he isn't going to make the same mistakes that he made last season, so please keep an eye on him. Interesting to say that he doesn't want to play against Zest right after he had talked up how good he was at PVZ. So,
well, I mean, Patience also a Protoss, so it's, I mean, if you had to pick between Patience and Zest, who would you pick, Rapid?
I mean, when you play against Zest, you think you're playing a ZVP, but it's actually a ZBZ.
Ooh.
ZBZest. There it is.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, it doesn't get much easier when you play against a player named Patience because you never have to worry about any rushes. Yeah,
he's very patient, waits. And it's funny that that's his name, but actually he's known for having a lot of timing attacks in the past. And we'll see if he does some of that against Zest. I would expect it in PvP. But if he does get up and actually defeat Zest, that would be a very interesting matchup. Solar versus Patience, and then on the other side, it's Dark versus Classic. So whoever comes out of that side is definitely the favorite against whoever would come out on this side, if that happens. Now, if Zest gets through and he gets to the finals, that would be a sick finals between either of the other two on the other side, Dark or Classic.
Yep, really excited to see who advances from Zest versus Patience. Still impressed and kind of at a loss for Solar versus Deer. Just incredibly well-played series, and that's going to head us into our second best of 5 of the night. We're going to take a little bit of a break before then, so make sure to tell your friends, and we'll be right back with our best of 5.